What are you going to write about?
From the newest one?
Yes, this thing that we started working on last time.
I don't know.
You don't know what you want to write about? What are your choices? What's in your notebook so far?
I have one about hunting.
Ooh.
And I have one about last weekend.
Yeah?
And one about fishing.
So you got hunting, fishing last weekend are your choices. Of ones you've already started, let alone what's in your head. Right?
Yes.
And when you think about those 3 entries, which one's got the most promise? Feels like,
I don't know. I think it's a tie between hunting and fishing stories.
I was going to say, those two, as when I think details, like writing the fishing one was easy because I can do setting and...
Yeah.
Yeah.
I like that story, though.
The one that I just did on my dad?
Mm-hmm.
Thank you. You feel like you're there?
Yeah. I put in things for the details.
Yeah.
Saying
So you gave me some ideas? Yeah. I love the feel of the line on my finger.
From, like, fishing, I know what you mean by that. And, like, the branches going through the woods.
Yeah. That's so funny. Charlotte said that, too. Smells. That's one I didn't get. Because there's a smell of cold in the morning. It's really cold.
Love it.
Don't you? That's what I love about New Hampshire, like middle of January.
Fall in the morning.
But I got to figure out what's that.
Or like fresh snow.
I'm going to put that on here. The
Morning
smell
after
of
it
cold.
snows. Oh.
I love
Or
this.
rain.
Rain. See, that would be Oregon. Rain. I got to get the smell of rain in there. Rain on the branches.
It's like, I can tell if it's going to rain just by the smell. Like, you can go outside and it's like it's going to rain.
Like it's raining. It's constant.
Yeah.
I know.
Yeah. So, can you capture that in one on hunting or fishing?
Like, make a story.
Capture
Probably.
some of that, the feel of the setting and the... Yeah?
Yeah.
Which one are you thinking of?
I don't know. I really haven't had anything big hunting-wise happening yet.
And I think lots of times that's the way we think about writing. I gotta have something big happen, but nothing happens here.
True.
So you can write about just being there. That makes us feel like we're there with you. Like, I've never gone hunting, but I'm thinking about waiting, you know, in the blind or whatever. Is that what you call it? You know,
Well, if you do that,
what kind of things are you hunting for?
deer.
Okay, so don't you wait for them to come?
Well, you could, but we usually go and do more tracking and follow them.
Okay, so I'm trying to picture a scene of tracking a deer. And I'm imagining, I haven't done it, quiet. Aren't you trying to be quiet?
Yeah.
How many people are there?
Usually, like, me and my dad, but when I get my license, probably just by myself, because I think it's better to fewer people.
Fewer people are better. You and your dad, though, for the one that you're trying to write, that could be a nice dynamic. I like that I have 2 people in mind, Dad and I, so you could capture some of Dad. Like,
Yeah.
what does he look like when he's out hunting? Capture the clothes he's wearing. Does he like? The line I added for dialogue was, "Let's go, Puka. The fish are waiting." So something your dad might say to you could be your dialogue part. I bet you have a place in mind.
Where we hunt?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you can see it. So start off with anything. My dad and I reached the river at 5 is my opening line. So just start with Dad and I walk through and see what you can come up with.
Yeah, where we hunt, I know, like, every spot of all of it. Like, I know how to go around and know exactly where I am just from looking around.
Just from what you see.
Yeah.
You could have that in there. I know where I am. I see this. I see. Take us inside your head. Okay, I'm going to leave you to write.
Okay.
Okay, so you said, I want you to read this, and I remember because I had you last year, that I'm going to ask you, what am I reading for? Because I'm not just going to read it. So what is it you need help with?
Well, you're reading and see if I'm doing it right.
If you're doing what right?
Writing.
What is it you're worried about? Because you know how to write a scene. You know what a moment looks like. What is it you're thinking as you... There's a reason you said, Miss Kittle, you gotta come look at this.
Well, I don't know if I'm really good. I don't know if I'm like writing this what I'm supposed to be doing.
Is it one moment?
Well, it's like, I guess, but it's like long.
So you think
It's
it
not
might
long.
be is too long?
The moment, it's not even done.
So you're thinking maybe you chose something that's too big? So you want me to give you an idea if I think it's the right
Yeah.
kind of moment thing? Bright Caldero's having a great day. Construction 20 adult school. Everybody pushing and shoving to get to cars, buses. I got on the bus. All smiles, laughing. We're sitting on the bus when the ambulance passed. Okay, so far you've got leaving school, getting on the bus. You've got kind of like you don't know what's going on, and then you get here and you know something's going on. And then you've got heading to the hospital, and then you get to the hospital.
Yeah.
Okay, so what I see is big story. Like when we go to narrative next, this may be the one you want to write. But it's several scenes. So what I want you to do for this assignment for today, choose one of them to tell really well, slow down time, show that scene, knowing that you can write the rest of it at another time. You could choose on the bus, you can choose on your way to the hospital, you could choose getting to the hospital. Just choose one of them. Okay? Nope. So I'm gonna move it up here. What do you need?
So I kind of typed up what I had written in here yesterday, and then it kind of got out of hand, and now it's like a page and a quarter.
Okay.
So is it? I want to know if it's like too long to be that way.
So the question I'm going to ask you is, did you find yourself moving from one scene or one moment to a bigger story?
Not really.
So it's all
It
just
all
one
happens
scene
within,
right now?
like, a minute or two.
Okay, so it may not be too long if you stay
Okay.
within one moment. So you want me to read and give you a sense of, do you feel like it's meandering, or do you feel like all of this is all really
I mean, I
important?
think it flows enough that it doesn't seem like it's two different things specifically.
Uh-huh,
It's sort of
uh-huh.
like a, this is what's happening, and then I'm part of it.
Okay.
But
And other than length, is there anything you want me to help you with?
if my description sounds cheesy, I guess.
Cheesy?
Yeah.
Cliche?
Kind of, yeah.
Is that what you mean?
Yeah.
Okay, let me see.
Was it on? Are you launching it from the program? So it was like off.
Wait, or for 10 seconds, and it's like freezing cold. And it's just basically how we prepare for this.
Is this the whole scene is about that? The countdowns?
Yeah.
The doing this?
Yeah, I did hers as sort of a like what we're doing, and then I did mine and described how I felt through it, and that was it.
Okay, so every narrative is a combination of show and tell. I need a little tell in here because your show is terrific. I'm right there. I know what you're feeling, but I don't know what's going on. And what I want is, we stood at a haphazard line. Somewhere up here in the opening, you're here for your burliness test. That's, can I do it? Can I stick my head under the waterfall for you know what I mean? Like some kind of a thing, so that when I read this and the counting starts, I know what's going on. Instead of, as I'm reading it right now, I'm going 10, 9, there's a mosquito. Who's counting? What's happening? There's a mosquito. 7, 6, 5. She's holding straw. What? 4,
Okay.
3. The confusion makes me not attend to what you're showing me. So if you can do that up here somewhere, I'm going to totally be in where you are.
Okay.
And now I'm trying to read for the cliche part you asked me. This right here, my heart thumping wildly, is a bit cliche, because there's another way to capture the terror you're feeling.
Okay.
Would be something I would think about. I like the unsure nod. That shows me terror. I like that you're slimming it down here. I like the dreadlocks and the streams of water, not cheesy and not cliche.
My computer says low battery, so should I like get one?
Yeah, my best advice is just take your chair and plug in over here. right here when you do a good escape route 1, I'm doing this little bit, yes, you made it kind of thing, because you built that up with that whole paragraph, which is great. This is a nice technique. You've brought us back to peace and calm from the intensity earlier. Yeah, I think the basics of what you got here is really strong.
Okay.
So just work on how you're going to help us with that opening. All right, nice work.